he doesn't want to go to any of the Canadian teams. Apparently, on the list of 10 teams, and I don't know, I saw the list. I couldn't say it off the top of my head because it's been a little while ago. But Calgary and Vancouver were on that list. The Edmonton Oilers were not. In inclusion, the Rangers, the San Jose Sharks, the Los Angeles Kings. I'm just naming a few. I don't know the whole entire list. I can't remember the whole entire list, but just trying to figure out which other teams were involved. I'm not sure Tampa Bay was involved. Dallas Stars, I think, were also named, and a few other teams as well. And so it wasn't because he didn't want to play in Canada. It was because he didn't want to play for the Edmonton Oilers. So there's the conference call in its entirety. Tell me what you think of Dany Heatley. Do you think he should give away his A? Does his press conference change your mind, your opinion about him in any way? So anyway, on to some rumors. I heard a couple of rumors that Phil Kessel is rumored, or the Oilers are interested in Kessel. I don't know if they're still trying to get rid of Dustin Penner's big, humongous contract of $4.5 million. And the only problem is I think Boston doesn't want to take on more salary. There's also been rumors, and I'll get back to the Kessel thing in a sec. There's also been rumors that Mike Comrie, believe it or not, might be heading back to Edmonton. He is a free agent, still waiting for a job. I am kind of surprised in a way because he's a guy that'll give you probably 50 goals, or not 50 goals, but 50 points. And it's just he's from the Edmonton area, and was drafted 91st overall by the Oilers in 1999. And just bringing up his stats here, he split the season between the Islanders and the Ottawa Senators, had 10 goals and 17 assists for 27 points last year, and that was in 63 games. And it's kind of really interesting that now all of a sudden they're talking possibly about him possibly coming back to Edmonton, because after how he left, and I never thought that would actually happen again, but apparently they are. But apparently, I guess he's interested. So yeah. So I guess the anyway, I just want to talk about the defensemen. I want to get into the defensemen. Now they have Vedashnowski's coming off an injury year, and he's good. There's going to be probably a little bit of time to get him ready to go, because of he hasn't played for, unless he of course has been on the ice, but it's really interesting. He really is like he had 8 goals last year. Then you have Sheldon Shirley, 23, and Tom Gilbert and Gravishkov, who are both capable of possibly scoring 10 goals this year. So you have 3 defensemen that can score 10 goals. You have another defenseman in Sheldon Surrey that is capable of scoring 20 goals. He scored 23 goals last year, and he is very capable of getting the big goals. And I wouldn't count out the Oilers. Like, the Oilers in 2006 nobody thought that they were going to go all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. They ended up doing it. So I don't believe these media types. They say, "Oh, Edmonton doesn't have a chance to doesn't have a chance to win the cup," because anything is capable. You're capable of doing anything in the NHL these days, and yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna wrap up this show. I have about maybe 3 or 4 minutes left. So I will be back on Monday, August the 24th, and yeah, and with more rumors and stuff. And I just want to read an article that I found on the National Post about Mike Comrie. Now, I'm not really keen on Mike Comrie coming back because of what happened in Edmonton. He last little, or when he left. But it says Mike Comrie turned 29 and turns 29 in 3 months, and his National Hockey League career has clearly hit a crossroads. And then it goes on to say all the teams he played with, and yeah. So I'm just gonna end this show. I hope that I guess I just want to say one more thing about this Dany Heatley saga, and then I'm not going to be talking about this Dany Heatley saga anymore, because it's really a nutso type thing. But really, Dany Heatley doesn't deserve to play in the NHL. And I guess you could say this is my little rant, but Dany doesn't deserve to play in the NHL after the way he's acted. I wish the Oilers would have just dropped this Heatley thing earlier, instead of letting it drag on this long. But kudos to them for finally ending all this poopla, or whatever you call it. And I just hope that in the future the Edmonton Oilers will be able to get at least a star player. Pretty much right now in Edmonton, our star player is Ales Hemsky. He is a good player, and I'm just hoping we can find someone in the future to play with him, and someone that can shoot and complement Hemsky's passing. And like we seen last season, Ales Hemsky, he can shoot the puck, and he can score some key goals, and he can turn into a real good goal scorer as well. He's a playmaker, but he could also turn into a goal scorer down the road, because he really did show what he was made of last year. And I remember one game against Columbus, he got us back from that game, and got the go-ahead goal with 34 seconds left in the third period. So anyway, I'm signing off here, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment, and I will get back to you on Monday for more Edmonton Oilers Radio. Until then, have a great weekend, and see you then. Bye.
Has his pass broken up in transition. The fleet-footed Conley one-on-one. Pinner loose in front, back into there. Hemsky scores! What a